Pete Rose and Lou Pinella are the latest legends complaining about the current state of the game. Now, USA Today talked to Gossage, who says, quote, "I can't watch these games anymore." He continued saying, "It's not baseball, it's unwatchable. A lot of the strategy of the game, the beauty of the game, it's all gone. It's like a video game now. It's home run derby with their launch angle every night." You can see Neil's top 5 fixes to save baseball on the KCTV5 News app. And parents, this one's for you. Apparently, only one thing can actually make you happier than having children, and that's kicking the children out of the house. Surprise, surprise. A new study from Heidelberg University found parents tend to be happier in their older age than those without kids, but only if their children have moved out. Your time right now is 4:57. A local university is changing the way it admits students. Ahead at 5 o'clock, we are live talking about test optional admissions. Yeah, pretty interesting. We'll tell you what it means for your kids heading into college next year. Plus, check out this video in, you guessed it, Florida. A jogger attacked by a man with a sword. We'll tell you exactly what called all this up coming up. Your time right now is 4:57. We are back in 2 minutes with more news, weather, and traffic. Here's a live look downtown on your Tuesday morning.
If they catch it, kick it, slap it, or shoot it, we cover it on The Locker Room Show. Danny, Tom, and me will bring you a fresh look at the sports you love. High school, college, or pro. If it's local, it's on the Nebraska Furniture Mart Locker Room Show. Tonight at 7 on KSMO TV.
Okay, I have to say something. With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day, not just on airline purchases. Just think about the miles you can earn on things like gifts.
Should I continue?
No, I want to hear this. Or a rental tux with a handsome cummerbund. Double miles on all of it.
Holy matrimony! That's a lot of miles. Anyone else speak now?
One more thing. What's in your wallet?
What we achieve for patients is life-changing.
You get your smile back, your confidence back, in just one day.
A new smile at a price you can afford.
With the dignity and respect you deserve.
Don't wait another day. Nothing is more life-changing than a healthy, confident smile.
Now get 10% off all dentures and $100 off each implant. This offer ends soon. Call 1-800-DENTURE today.
Summer isn't long, but summer to-do lists are. Let a Ford F-150 help quickly turn your to-dos into ta-dons. During the Ford Hurry Up and Save sales event, get 20% estimated savings on select Ford F-150s, plus earn complimentary maintenance through Ford Pass Rewards. It's a hit, so chill and enjoy your summer in America's best-selling trucks 42 years straight. Get in or lose out on 20% estimated savings on select Ford F-150s, plus earn complimentary maintenance through Ford Pass Rewards.
Ready for football season? See what your setup is missing during Fan Cave Madness at Nebraska Furniture Mart. Saturday, August 24th from noon till 3 with a special appearance by KC Wolf. Get game day ready at Nebraska Furniture Mart's Fan Cave Madness event, Saturday, August 24th.
The KCTV5 News app stands for you. Download it today. KCTV5 News at 5 a.m. starts now.
Good morning, everyone. 5 o'clock on your Tuesday. Thanks so much for waking up with us. I'm Joe Chiodo. Bill and Aaron here at the desk with me right now, kicking things off today. Once again, much like yesterday, hot and humid again.
Yeah, you can even feel it just stepping into my garage this morning and then stepping out the door of my car, walking into work.
Yeah.
It feels warm, and we really didn't cool off overnight. We have another day where the heat will be a story in addition to storm chances for your Tuesday. Let's start things off. Live conditions right now over areas of downtown Kansas City. Now, in addition to keeping an eye on the heat, the air quality will also be a concern across our area for today. So it's one of those days, if you do have folks in your home who suffer from respiratory issues, you'll want to limit that time outdoors for your Tuesday. We do have dry conditions out there this morning, but man, our temperatures are warm. Look at our latest updates at 5 o'clock this morning. We're at 83 in Shawnee, 78 in Olathe, Overland Park. You're close to 80 this morning, along with Gladstone, Liberty, Kearney. Check out Independence, 85 degrees this morning. You know it's going to be a hot one if this is where we start to begin this new day. And we will see temperatures quickly climbing through those 80s, I think, this morning into the middle 90s again this afternoon. The heat advisory will continue through your evening plans for tonight, but I'm also tracking The chance of isolated strong storms for today, and I'll have that very latest update to Forecast Track when and where we could see some of these storms impacting your evening plans for tonight. That's coming up here in just minutes. At 5:01, we want to check in for that first time this morning with Bill in your morning drive.
All right, thanks, Aaron. We are going to start on a busy construction project where the good news is that MoDOT opened up 435 to all three lanes in both directions in north and southbound 435 here at 210 Highway. However, there is still more work to finish up on 210 Highway, so that's going to require a lane closure today. MoDOT says westbound 210 left lane closed 8 o'clock this morning, so about an hour earlier than normal until 3 o'clock this afternoon. Expect some delays here on the east side of the 435 210 interchange. But again, good news is all those lanes of 435 are back open. I-35 inbound from Liberty, not seeing any issues here. I-29 up to the airport, no delays on the interstate if you're headed to the airport this morning. Couple delays on the departure board from Fly KCI if you're headed out to the west. Those are delayed about 4 hours each. They're 6 a.m. flights pushed back past 11 o'clock delayed. Here is another busy construction zone here. I-35 69 Highway. Of course, that southbound ramp is closed. There's southbound I-35. Light traffic this morning is looking okay, headed towards the 75th Street overpass and eventually that 69 Highway interchange. Joe?
All right, Bill, thank you. Right now, we are coming up on 5:03, and we do have breaking news to update you on. We are following some new information we just got from the scene here in the last half hour. Police are investigating a shooting. It happened just before 3 this morning near 24th in Denver. And again, we just learned that one person was shot with non-life-threatening injuries. No arrests have been made just yet. No information on a suspect, but we are working to figure all of that out and trying to get you some new info. Stick with us here on KCTV5 News this morning for any updates. The man who served as director over America's federal prison system is out. Attorney General William Barr has demoted the acting head of the Bureau of Prisons. Hugh Hurwitz will go back to being the assistant director of the Bureau's Re-Entry Services Division. The change comes in the wake of serious concerns surrounding Jeffrey Epstein's suicide that happened earlier this month. We are learning more about his suicide as well. It appears that Jeffrey Epstein signed a will 2 days before his death. That will lists about $577 million in assets, and his brother Mark appears to be the only heir. The multimillionaire had been jailed since early July before his suicide. He was set to go on trial on federal charges of using underage girls in a sex trafficking ring. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo has reauthorized a ban on travel to North Korea for U.S. citizens. There is concern over arrests and long-term detention in North Korea. Anybody who wants to visit or go through that area must apply for a passport with a special validation that is granted from the State Department. And with America facing challenges in Iran, China, and Hong Kong, Gayle King is sitting down with Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. Her interview with him coming up at 7 o'clock on CBS This Morning. That's right here on KCTV5. Right now, it is 5:04. Another presidential candidate is coming to Kansas City. Beto O'Rourke will tour the Veterans Community Project today. This is his first trip to Missouri on the campaign trail. You might remember Pete Buttigieg and Seth Moulton made similar stops right here over the last month. Missouri Governor Mike Parson will also be in the metro today. He is touring the college and career readiness opportunities offered to Independence high school students. Governor Parson's visit is tied to his push for workforce development in our state. His stop at Independence High School will be around 11:30 this morning. A standardized testing, it could soon be a thing of the past. Yeah, we're talking about the SAT, the ACT. Rockhurst University is joining a growing list of colleges moving to a test-optional admissions policy. That means applicants can choose whether or not they want to even submit their ACT or SAT scores. KCTV5's Savannah Rudisell dug deeper into what the decision means for potential new students. And Savannah, why exactly are schools moving away from standardized testing? It's always been a part of this, and it seems like it's an important aspect to whether or not you get into school.
It does, Joe, but Rockhurst tells me that they want to get to know these applicants beyond just a single number. Now, they're one of about 1,000 universities who have announced they're going to the test optional policy. The first adopters of this are kind of smaller colleges and private universities, but recently Creighton and the University of Chicago announced they would also not be considering test scores as much anymore. Now, this policy for Rockhurst takes place for the class of 2024, so that's the next admission cycle. They say that school leaders say that they want to expand the vetting of these applicants to see if the student is going to be an overall good fit for the college. Now, students can still submit their scores if they think it will help their chances of getting accepted. Rockhurst Director of Admissions says that this new policy change will not change how rigorous the undergrad coursework is going to be or how competitive it is to get into the university. But she says she does want to attract more people who previously thought college might not have been an option for them.
We want them to find the way that they're going to shine. Is that through their GPA? Is that through their service, their activities, their involvement? We want the student to advocate for themselves and find the way they shine and they want to display themselves to the university.
Students who are applying for the more specialized programs such as physical therapy or nursing may still be required to submit an ACT or SAT score, but not for general undergraduate admissions.